There's like sticking up, huh?
Is this the mama?
Is that Big Mama? I think you might be Big Mama. You Big Mama? Yeah.
Aww.
Come here, baby. Well, maybe not now. Okay. Well, we disrupted Jezebel
now you're
laying her egg. Oh,
you laid your egg? And whose turn is it next?
Sometimes there'll be a line, like at the ladies' room. There's
Really?
always a line at the ladies' room.
Here we are at this is our good friend Diane, and she's a super host for our Moochdocking weekend here at the, what is it called again?
It is a warm and cozy Rustic Cape Cod Airbnb.
Warm and cozy Rustic Cape Cod Airbnb. She's an Airbnb host here. We're on a nice little I guess property with chickens and dogs, and it's just like being on a farm. We're gonna have fresh eggs. It's gonna be awesome.
I call it the farm.
It is the farm.
Yes.
Yes. And we have an Airbnb guest now, so we have to keep our voices down.
Which hopefully she's not trying to sleep because Buddy is very vocal and he has one volume loud.
Yes, and this is Kalani, and she is sweet and quiet.
It's okay, Buddy.
And Buddy is just kind of noisy. He's a big old noisy boy.
The people at the farm store recommended. Notice my bag clips.
So these are some very innovative bag clips.
You use what you have available.
Yeah, that's right.
So we just make sure that the red and the black.
Just make sure the red and the black are connected properly, or you'll fry the whole car.
We'll have fried chicken.
Yeah, I'll carry that in for you then.
So what I do is there's two different kinds of food. This is the pellet. And then this is, I'm not sure what she called it. There's not even a name on the bag, but it's a mixture of corn and peas. And,
that looks pretty good.
And they love
that stuff.
Yeah,
Huh? That's like.
So I kind of just mix it together. Not that they have any trouble eating the pellets either. These chickens are like, I told them they're little piggies. Don't let them out.
Okay. Oh, you girls, you know what's coming, don't ya?
Hi, girls. Good morning.
Do they have names?
Well, no.
No names?
Because they all kind of look alike.
They do kind of look alike, don't
Yeah,
they?
so it's kind of hard. There's like this one has more white on her than the other, so you can kind of tell her. But the Buff Orpingtons, okay, the lighter butterscotch colored are Buff Orpingtons. The darker ones are called Sex Links. And they have varying degrees of white on them, so you probably could distinguish them, you know. This is my little friend.
Which is the one that's the friendly one?
This, well, yeah.
I mean,
the one with the
they're all
most white
friendly,
on her.
But she likes to follow you around.
Yeah, and she likes to peck at me when I go in, which you'll see. She kind of like stalks me. she's like friendly in that, like, let's peck her hard. So get involved. Don't you come out now. Come on.
Can I come in?
Yeah. Just watch where you step.
Yes.
I need to put my hand here. But this is where I have their food. And they're all like, yeah, we're going to eat breakfast. Yeah.
This is what we got to do to, she's pecking me now. Are you pecking me?
Yes. Yeah,
you better go get some breakfast and don't worry about pecking me, okay?
Yeah. She is. She's the most aggressive out of, the Buffs are sweeter. You know, they're more gentle. The Sex Links are a little wilder. And this one, yeah, you are just something. Don't make me pick you up. Yeah, because that's what I do, like, because she sneaks up from behind and pecks you really hard. Yeah.
You're going to be on my show? You're going to be on the Young at Heart Adventure show? You should at least give her a name.
I know. What do you think we should name her?
Jezebel.
Matilda. Oh, Jezebel. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's perfect. Where they have.
Yeah.
Oh, she wants a speaking role. A speaking part.
You want a speaking part?
You do. You gonna pet me? Of course you are.
Do you like to be petted?
Yeah, they like to. And actually, I will pick her up if she gets too. You're fine. You're fine, Mama. And there's my favorite part of the chicken. The white meat.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you better behave or I'll call you Chicken Nugget.
Uh-huh.
Right? Chicken Nugget?
Well, now she's not so brave when you're holding
Your
her.
heart's going, I know. What's the matter?
Hmm?
Here, I'll put you down. Whoop.
She's not used to me being in here. Now, where would we find eggs?
Now, over here.
Oh, I see. She's in there.
Oh, is she laying? Okay. So what they do is, you know, they tell, I watched a lot of YouTube videos.
Right.
I got the chickens to figure out how to do the nesting boxes and whatever. And they're like, don't spend a lot of time or energy on making a lot because they all lay on one. Or,
they do.
So this is supposed to be a nesting box, but they never go in there. So they made their nest back there. So I came over here. And I put this little door, trap door, because I was like crawling in to get the eggs.
Right.
I was like, why are you guys laying them out way over in the corner? So I had put this little trap door in myself, which I'm really proud of.
That's a very good job there.
Yeah, we used all the power tools. It's fun. And then for a while, I just reach in and get the eggs. Well, now they've decided they don't like that spot, so they're over here.
You just need to be able to move the door down.
So here I can kind of reach, you know. This one I can, we can reach once she gets done laying. But I'll find out. And then yesterday I found like an egg over here. So,
oh, they're trying to hide them on you different places.
And I do.
Now you're picking me again.
Oh.
Jezebel, now stop it.
Yeah, she is. Oh, we got 2 eggs. 3 eggs. We got 3 eggs.
Oh, now there's some fresh eggs in there. Oh,
Yeah.
now she's going to go and lay
her
one.
turn.
They all take turns in the same spot.
They do. I
Crazy.
know. It's like,
I always thought they always had their own little spots, like in the chicken coops.
no, and like if you watch the YouTube videos, yeah, they'll say, "Oh, I made 10 nesting boxes because I have 10 chickens." Well, they all use the same one.
Mm-hmm.
So then he's like, "Don't even go through all the work making different ones because they all pick one spot."
You guys free ranging? Making some good eggs?
6, 7, 8. We got all our 8. Oh, I didn't have to shake the bag, and you guys knew what Mom had.
Oh, they know.
Yeah, who wants me? Come on, girl. There's always a couple of stragglers. Oh, there's only one. Come on, who wants mealworms? Nope, come on, let's go. We're over a mealworm tree. Yo! There's 2 of them over there. I have to go get. Okay, everybody ready? Who wants mealworms?
Oh, that's
So
good
we'll
stuff.
have to go get, whoops, excuse me. Yeah, we're going to, have to get these guys. There's always
They'd rather have the natural bugs than the mealworms, I think.
Yeah.
They're finding their own worms over here.
We may have to pick some up. I got her. Didn't I? Got you. You're such a good girl.
This is making for a good video.
I know, this is my workout. My 20 minutes. Oh, come here. my 20-minute workout.
There we go. I chased her to you. That worked. We should have thought of that before. Wouldn't have been as funny. Victory! They're all back facing the cage.
Now we're going to dinner at Bill's Front Porch.
Bill's Front Porch.
Brewery, pub and brewery.
Uh-huh.
That my friend Brooks and her husband own, and they have their own special flavored kind of beers.
Ice cream flavored?
Not ice cream, but the one she created is called the Light Purple.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so we're going to maybe try some of that.
And it's dog friendly.
It is.
So we can bring Riley
Yeah,
in.
so Riley
That's
can come with
perfect. Yeah, let's do the patio. Perfect. So, well, we could bring Riley, but we'd have to sit outside, and there wasn't really many tables. So we're going to just put her in the car. She's had a busy day.
Yeah, she'll be okay.
We will go and sit inside where we can hear the live music. Here you go.
How are you guys?
Hi, good. How you doing? Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Mommy Diane.
So here is our beer slide, and we have Tell Me Softly.
Tell me softly.
Tell Me Softly. This is Light Purple. This is Merganser, which is a German dark beer, and Orange Blossom.
Orange Blossom. All right. And what, honey? I hope, since you're the designated driver, this is how much you're having, right?
That's it.
Okay, let's see you chug it down.
No. This is a taste of the orange blossom.
All right, let's see if you like it. Go ahead.
I don't know if I'll like it.
Cheers.
I don't taste enough orange.
It's beer. I know.
And how about that? How does that taste?
It's the Orange Blossom. I thought I would do in more of the Orange Blossom. And yeah, there is not as much orange flavor as I remember.
Really? I'm
More beer.
Okay. And I just got the regular IPA. What's it called? Anybody remember? Some kind of IPA.
I'm there someday, now walk around with the hardest passion for
How'd she do?
She saw me, and even though I tiptoed, she saw me coming, and she was like, but I said, Mama brings, so that means I saved a little something to give her.
Yep. Okay, awesome.
But it's all good, and I believe that you always wind up where you're at. Back be gone, now so enough. Bringing it the only thing worth working on.
Well, what do we put on our chips?
Vinegar, malt vinegar.
Salt, vinegar, and salt. That's the only way to go.
These are homemade.
Yep.
Welcome to the warm and cozy Rustic Pod Airbnb, where we're making our omelets with our fresh eggs from our chickens.
Wow, awesome.
Here's
Let's
our
see.
omelet station.
Look at the fresh eggs from the chicken. You're being such a good girl. Yes, you are. You're being so quiet. And are you finally going to be quiet now? Are you finally going to be quiet now? Yeah, okay.
Look at how rich and golden colored
Wow.
this egg batter is, because these eggs are really from
They're real
happy
chickens.
Happy
and
healthy
chicken.
So is that 2 or 4?
This is 2.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm going to put both sides in.
Perfect
No.
toes.
Oh, sure.
They look fluffy.
Perfect.
Tell us about your Airbnb experience.
Last year when I started, I would offer the whole upstairs, and because of the need after the hurricane, I broke it down into 2 separate rooms now,
Okay.
and then the shared bath. And I have Carly's garden room, which is named after one of my foster daughters who stayed with me a few years ago. Carly, she was 11, and it was her room. And I said, well, you can decorate it the way you want. So she bought all these like floral decals and did one end of the room and the other. I mean, that's pretty much all she did, but it's so pretty. And I said, you know, I'm going to name it after Carly. And then the other room was Disney Princess room, where her sister Kendra stayed. And you guys met Kendra, and so that was her room. And I probably need to find some princes to put up there, because it definitely is girls, you know, like pinks and a lot of princesses. And it was cute because I had this little Japanese mom and son team come a couple months ago. And they had flown into New York, and they were driving down the East Coast, and they would pick out where they were going to stay, like when they were at the one before, like only a day in advance. So they booked like just a day in advance, because I do instant booking, so they can actually book that afternoon if it's ready. So they came, and the young fellow was probably early 20s, and it was his mom's first time to the U.S., but he'd been here before, so he was kind of showing her, you know. So I took them up to the Disney room, and they had booked it without, I didn't have a picture yet of the new bed that I have up there, in there. And so he walked in, he goes, oh, a lot of princesses. Because now I just call it the Disney room, but there are a lot of princesses in there, you know. So he was fine with it, you know, but it's just really neat. And so the guests I've had have been really interesting. It's so great to meet people. A lot of professional people that come for work. My very first young fella that stayed, he was working for the paper mill, and they were having a shutdown. He was an electrician, so he was here like 3 weeks. And I like it because it's almost like your family for a while, you know, and you've got people in and out.
So people are staying longer term. It's not just, I mean, mostly it's not just one night or 2 nights.
Right. And I do offer a 10% weekly discount and a 20% monthly discount for longer stays.
Okay. Well, I don't know. How would someone find you if they wanted to stay here? They would go to Airbnb and then search for what?
Airbnb.com. And I'm in the Wilmington vicinity, but it's actually in Leland, which is across the river, across the bridge from Wilmington. And so you go to Leland and look for the warm and cozy Rustic Cape Cod Airbnb.
Okay. And what are some things people can do in Wilmington? What is this area known for? Like?
Well, it's actually coming back now, the filming, the movie industry. It was big when I first moved here almost 30 years ago, and they were filming Matlocks and some feature films. John Travolta did a movie here, Patrick Swayze. There's been a lot of notoriety for, they call it Wilmywood. Wilmywood? Yeah. And I'm a half an hour from being there, so I'm a little further out, which is nice. People can, like, if they don't want to get in the traffic and the hustle and bustle of Wilmington, they can stay with me, and I found they like that. Right now we have the Azalea Festival going on. That's an annual 5-day event where we have a queen. She's coordinated like on the Wednesday, and then Thursday there's some stuff that the locals do, or, you know, tourists, and Friday is the garden party at Early Gardens, and the gals all get up, it's like hats. I guess it's almost like maybe like the Kentucky Derby of Wilmington, because they wear hats and they go and have food in the gardens, and the azaleas are blooming, and it's very beautiful.
We always have to go down to the Riverwalk and walk down there. It's got a lot of nice restaurants.
Oh, yes, and we have the Battleship, the USS North Carolina, which is really amazing. Like, I've been there 3 times over the almost 30 years I've been here, and they are continuing to renovate and open new sections, so it never gets old because there's always something something new to look at on the battleship.
And of course the beaches.
The beaches.
We have Wrightsville Beach nearby. We have Oak Island where we were at yesterday. And are there other ones that are nearby?
Yeah.
Carolina? That's
Topsail
close, right?
Beach is further north from Wrightsville. It's a little less crowded. Very pretty up there. And then we've got Holden Beach, which is down near Oak Island in Brunswick County. And Ocean Isle Beach. There's actually a winery down there where you can do wine tasting. Silver Coast Winery. And what else we have? I mean, it's just, there's always something going on here. And Beer Fest, there's a lot of new little breweries
And
springing
they have
up.
a lot of marathon running, right?
A lot of running,
Or
a lot
triathlons.
of marathons,
We came down for those before too.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. So that's awesome. And then you also have a travel business. You
Yes.
can help people with cruises and other travel arrangements.
KingdomTravelForYou.com.
KingdomTravelForYou.com. We'll put that in the description.
Okay.
Check it out because using a travel agent is very convenient. You know, we don't. A bride tries to do their own these days with everything online, but it's really nice having someone to do the research. And you know, we've used Diane, and she can book stuff for us, and she's there for support. And it really
While you're
makes
driving, that was so much
Yes.
fun that night. Like you're driving somewhere, and we're booking a flight for your
exactly.
daughter.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's right.
yeah, so you're actually multitasking
That's
because
right.
you don't have to stop and pull over and get on your computer, and
Right.
you can be doing something else while we're booking travel.
Well, we thank you so much for all of your hospitality here this weekend. We had a great time.
Thank you. I enjoyed having you guys come down and Moochdock.
Moochdock.
I know. I'd never heard that term before. And